Hello, I'm Adam from No Rolls Barred, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is the only thing worse than change is the status quo. Every week we gather a group of our friends here at Draft's Board Game Cafe in London to play a board game, show you how much fun board gaming can be. This week we are playing Codenames, designed by Vlada Chvátil and published by Czech Games Edition. You might remember Codenames was the very first board game club we ever did. Why? Because it's mint. That's why. We haven't played it in our studio yet, so here we go. If you don't know the rules to Codenames, here's a quick refresher. You'll be divided into two teams, blue and red. Each team will have a clue giver, and only those two clue givers will be able to see this. This is the little map, the key to understanding which of these words belong to which team. For example, looking at this, the red team, the red clue giver I should say, will know that these words here belong to the red team. For example, these are the blue ones and they correspond to areas in this grid. There's also a few blank spaces and this black X, which we'll get to in just a little bit. See, turns go like this. Alternating between teams, each clue giver must give their team a clue, a one-word clue, followed by a number. And that number is how many words in this grid that clue corresponds to. So for example, I'm looking at this, I'm making a quick scan, and I can see I'm the red clue giver. I see Egypt, Australia, and Antarctica. So I might say to my team, place 3. However, that might not be smart because yes, while my team might guess, oh, Egypt, perfect. Oh, Australia, great. They might then guess Tokyo, which is not one of my words. It is in fact one of the neutral words, which means our team's go immediately ends and it moves to the blue. Worst possible outcome, you accidentally give a clue that leads your team to guess this, the assassin word. If that word is ever guessed by your team instantly loses. Play proceeds like that, each team taking it in turns to try and guess, try and find all of their words. Once all of their words have been found and none of these are left for the team, that team wins. And that's how you play Codenames. Who will have a license to kill and who will be prevented from coming in from the cold? Find out as we play Codenames. Joining me for this episode of Board Game Club, I am joined by Laurie.
Hello.
I'm joined by Lil Brooke.
Hello.
I'm joined by Sullivan.
Hello.
I'm joined by Tilly.
Hi.
And hello, Tom.
Double hell 07, that'll do.
We're playing Codenames. Oh, spies. I get it.
Yeah.
I
I got it first time, Tom.
Did you?
And that's why you're
The king
the king.
King?
of Britain.
That's how we're deciding it now.
Prince Charles.
This is starting strong. We're playing Codenames, which is a team game, which means we need to be sorted into our teams before we start. And for that, as always, we shall use the Tower of Destiny. Tilly, please furnish us with the Tower of Destiny.
Okay, can I reach? Yes.
She's done it.
Whoa.
Oh!
And now
Here-
for the dismount. 10.
Sticks to the
10.
She's done it.
9.5. 10.
Oh, that one judge.
Tom.
I mean,
Tom, please roll the dice, and that will tell you which team you're on, odd or even. You're on Team Odd.
could have told you that.
Stop it. Stop
guy.
it. Stop
This
it.
fucking
Stop
guy.
it. Stop
Starting
it.
strong.
Team Odd.
Oh.
Sullivan, will you complete the set?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I
go on,
will.
Sullivan, then we'd have
Then
to
we'd have to move.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I suggest we call ourselves the Odd Thruple.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I accept
Put that back to me.
Yes.
Well, we get to welcome you to Team Rocket, obviously.
Yeah.
You can be Meowth.
We could get a picture of that over there.
Adam is Meowth. Just say Meowth, that's right?
Meow, that's right.
That is right.
I definitely understand.
Feels right, doesn't it?
Reference.
Disgusting. So, yeah, we don't have to move, which is delightful. We are going to play 3 games so that every member of the team can be the clue giver at least once. These are our starting words. Look at them. And of course, Codenames is played by clue givers having a look at this little map and then giving out one-word clues. There are some flexible clues we need to work out as a team we're going to use. Are we going to use proper nouns? Like New York.
Yeah,
I think
why
that's
not?
fine.
Proper
Yes.
nouns.
All right, that's gone through. Hyphenated words.
Give me an example of what that is.
Hard,
I just learned English.
hard-boiled.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Wow, I can sense some resistance in the room.
I think hyphens are very flexible. That's the
They're
thing.
very
You-
flexible.
You can hyphenate most words
Yeah.
if you want to, really.
You're like
Just keep hyphenating.
semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet.
Semi-sweet. That's a hyphenated word, is it not?
Semi-sweet is not a
Not
thing.
It is a word. It's a kind of chocolate.
Yeah, it's a semi-sweet chocolate.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Is it hyphenated?
Is it real? That's the more pertinent question.
Semi-sweet chocolate.
Where am I?
Semi-sweet. It's almost
it's a word
semi-savoury as well.
It's the US word for dark chocolate in a baking context, right? It's like milk chocolate and semi-sweet.
But there's also bitter.
You're mad! It's mad over there.
Let's go
Terry's on it.
to
Let's go
Terry.
Terry.
It's a hyphenated word.
Okay.
Technically, semi-sweet chocolate is a form of dark chocolate.
Meow, that's right.
Brooke once bought me cooking chocolate as a special treat.
The chocolate
You'll like this. It's
situation.
only semi-sweet.
When I refused, she ate the whole thing.
Just push it down the throat like an anaconda. Unbroken eye contact.
It wasn't worth it. It was not good.
She was saying, this is horrible. She continued to eat the cooking
Was she
chocolate.
trying to prove a point?
I don't know. You go, well, we're going to have to ask
Let's go
her.
to Brooke.
You're never going to turn down food, are you?
I don't know, Sullivan managed it.
All right.
Here's a treat, Sullivan. Bake me a cake.
It's a raw egg.
Well, I'm guessing because we're Team Rocket, we should have to be the red team. Here we go. We're going to give these a little shuffle. Sullivan, you and I are the clue givers.
Great.
I'm absolutely devastated that we're not on the same
I
team.
know. It's horrible.
I'll console myself by crushing you.
It's only fair.
Please take one of these cards and then place it in here so that none of these jokers can see it.
Okay. Here we go.
Lovely. So that word is that one.
Lovely.
That word is that one. So the double agent, which can go both ways, belongs to the blue team. Basically, there are some blue lights around the edge of this map that Sullivan and I are looking at, which means that the blue team has a disadvantage by having one extra clue to give out, but you have an advantage by going first. Ooh. So remember, you give a one-word clue followed by the number, and that number refers to how many words in this board that clue relates to. You get to make as many guesses as the number plus one. But if you guess this at any point, then the turn ends. If you guess one of ours at any point, your turn ends. And if you guess the word that is secretly the assassin word, you will lose instantly.
Game over.
Sullivan, how do you feel?
Okay. I think I've got a clue.
My God. Hit us with your clue.
Here we go. Food 3.
Wow. A 3-er right out the gate.
It's big. It's
So,
bold.
What are you thinking?
olive is a food. Honey is a food.
Correct.
Date might be a food because it's a kind of sweet. Soul might be a food because of the noun phrase soul food. Those are the 4 that immediately come to me. Date, olive, and honey might be the 3 because they are all food types, whereas soul would be a food-based phrase.
Yeah. It would be a rogue third one thrown in there, which is possible. It's possible. I'm not saying that he wouldn't go there. He would go there. I know one thing about Sullivan.
It's a rogue.
He's a rogue.
A maverick.
What are you most confident about?
Such a maverick little gestures there. I think I see Tom Cruise do that.
Rides a motorbike off a cliff and on the way down.
Who's dead?
I'm really not sure. Soul food is very satisfying. I think I find the noun phrasing one's very satisfying to find. But out of those four
we
potential...
win if we do that.
Maybe don't guess it. Maybe don't guess it first.
You can go for 2.
It is the most satisfying, but I think trying to give Sullivan credit because they're the 4 on the table that are the most foodie. Let's say that Sullivan figured out that there are 4 food ones, but I guess chose to give us 1 less point.
You can't respond to that at all.
Yeah, I can't. I'm a rogue, I'm a maverick.
You want to start with Olive and Honey?
Yeah, and then you can do what you find personally satisfying.
Card on camera.
That's carte blanche right there.
Okay, Olive.
Well, one at a time. First one is Olive.
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 Booyah.
Yeah.
Boom. Look at that. You can
Honey?
continue if you want.
Honey.
Boom.
Blues.
Look at that.
That's huge.
And then it's either soul or date.
What about food missile?
Okay, what about food missile? Or elaborate.
Well, just offering you suggestions. What about food organ?
You can eat an organ.
No, food and organ.
Your organs process food.
Explain to me the connection between food and missile.
Food and missile, you can deliver food via missile.
Also, it's a turd.
Yeah.
Little food missile.
Yeah.
No, that's actually really good.
Well, we've got to go missile now, haven't we?
Yeah, okay.
No, let's go with date.
Date, you reckon?
I reckon. I'm trying to be assertive.
It's working.
For me.
It's working. I feel intimidated. Let's go with
Okay.
date.
We're gonna go
Date.
date.
Well, hot dog.
Oh, hot diggity.
Fantastic.
I back myself.
Diggity.
Oh,
You've got to
that
back
is.
yourself.
That's
gotta
a
back
bad
yourself in this
boy
life.
move.
Well done, team.
All right, Adam.
Very good. Very
We
good.
did it.
Who dealt these cards?
Yeah, no,
Who
this is
dealt
some bullshit.
3 foods on the blues?
Oh no.
Who dealt 3 foods on the blues?
This is what winning looks like, Laurie.
That food missile was really smart.
Yeah, I did too.
That's the kind of logic that's going to take
You've got to
us.
throw him off.
Yeah. Adam seems calm.
Oh, yeah, no, I think it's fine. I think he might be out of Team Rocket quite quickly.
Yeah,
It's good board.
throw him out of the balloon.
Hey, that's a reference.
Yeah. I have seen a picture once.
You've seen a picture.
Can you tell me everything you know about Team Rocket?
They have art on their outfits. They look like me and Laurie, and they have a cat. And they're mean. Are they mean?
They're quite mean.
They're mean.
They are always coming up with schemes to try and steal Pikachu.
You know Pikachu.
Pikachu.
That's my favorite.
You know Pikachu.
I know poker too.
He's a digital monster. Harry too.
Hairy.
Harry 2. Okay. Bear.
Bears is Harry's.
Harry for days.
You have hairy arms.
You could. You could have a hairy soul. No, you can't.
It's just something about hairy soul that's really satisfying.
you know, a well-kept soul.
Angels with hairy souls. Hey, Christmas,
The
you
things that
hairy
jump out to me the
animal.
most. I think bear jumps out the most.
Bear, yeah.
I think arm, you would have a hairy arm.
Yeah.
Everything else feels a bit stretched, maybe.
You can have a suit made of hair.
Suit made of hair, a hair suit, yes.
Yeah.
Hair
You could be a hair suit.
suit.
You could be a hair suit gentleman.
Good.
Very good.
They have a hairy superhero. I mean, what is Chewbacca, but sort of that.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
I don't want to say it too early, but it looks like we're blasting off the gun bags. Fuck.
Chewbacca is not superhero.
Chewbacca executing a 3-point landing.
Yeah, I would watch that movie. People in Mexico
No, you
have hair.
wouldn't. You wouldn't watch that
You
movie.
don't watch any films unless it's got mermaids in.
If they put mermaids in that movie, I would definitely watch it.
Just tell her there's mermaids in there.
That's how you got me to watch Jurassic Park.
Yeah. She was so disappointed.
Waiting for the mermaid.
When's the mermaid's coming? Don't worry, Brooke, just wait.
We've got
Just wait a bit.
We've got to get to the third one to even see a wet dinosaur.
One day.
Oh.
Anyway, team, what do we think?
I think, all right, I think bear and arm. It's not.
Okay, let's We'll go bear first.
Bear first.
Arm second.
Arm second.
Yes.
Good lads.
Okay.
Well done.
Slow and steady wins the race. Because we now have...
Fast and steady wins the race.
That's true, actually, if the hair had just kept going. But we now have the same amount of clues left.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing okay.
Yeah.
All we need is for this guy to fuck up.
Oh.
Can't happen.
Won't happen.
He's on a hot streak. It's not going to.
No way.
It's not going to. It's a human being.
The pressure's not getting to him. Look at it. He's fine with the pressure.
Wow.
He's taking it all in his stride.
It's much harder now though.
Isn't it?
You got it. You got it.
Oh no, damn.
I've got a good feeling about this.
Yeah. Strong.
Oh, I'm just gonna have to do one. That's what I have to do.
Really?
Yeah.
This isn't going to win us the game, Sullivan.
Okay, fine. I'll do 2 then. But I take no responsibility.
Fine.
You must take some.
You have to. I take none. No.
So genuine.
No.
It'll end. Taylor 2.
Okay, I sense there's an assassin somewhere that is stressing Sullivan out. Taylor, it's got to be suit.
Okay.
Got to be suit.
There's also button. Mm-hmm. Like the two most obvious Taylor ones here, I think, is suit and button.
I think this conversation.
I'm giving nothing away.
He's inscrutable.
Poker face.
He's a closed book.
With a really big picture of a stressed man on the front.
Try and infer an emotion. I fucking dare you.
Okay, there's also string. Okay, so we can eliminate what? Watch, lock, fall, tower, organ fan, soul, grease, missile, Mexico, board, bomb.
Unless it's about Taylor Swift, and then fan would make sense, and I find that personally satisfying. So I think we should do fan.
I like it.
I'm not
I
100%
want to win.
against it.
I want to win.
Okay, so what else is Taylor Swift famous for?
Okay, there's something.
Her tracks. She's a musician.
Yes.
Has fans and lays down sweet tracks, so I hear.
So you've heard.
It's fan and track. This is a Taylor Swift reference.
They've got me.
Imagine if it was that.
I know.
That's the best clue I could come up with.
Yeah, I feel like
Only
they would
Taylor
use
Swift
it.
has fans.
Better to have not gone for one.
Okay.
Guitar would probably be better for those two. So should we go suit first and then button?
Yes, I think suit's out. Well, suit, let's do suit first, and then we can deliberate over button and string.
Suit. Okay.
And now we just have to figure out the depths of Sullivan's mind to figure out of string and button, which one.
Suit and button a nicer pairing than suit and string.
But string and Taylor, I feel, you immediately think a needle and
Yeah.
thread, right? But you're right, suit and button are thematically connected.
What else would you? What clue would you give?
If Taylor was going to be his clue,
Yeah.
I will probably pick string over button.
Right.
But he might just be trying to throw us a bone and give us a 50-50 chance to get a little further ahead.
Maybe that's why he was hesitating.
You know them longer
I
than
just
me.
need to look at the thing. I can't look at you guys.
What
I
is
don't
that
want to
first
give any
dose?
clues. I'll look at you.
Look at me. Look at me, darling.
Yes. Oh, hello, Brooke.
Hello.
I'm just looking at
I'm glad.
a comforting face.
Look at the one you love.
I'm thinking string.
You're going to be assertive.
I'm thinking string because if he's choosing to put the word Taylor out there with a clue of 2, for me, the word string, the whole image of the needle and thread, is classic Taylor.
Okay. And I guess like maybe if it was button and suit, he maybe would have gone clothing.
Jacket,
Yeah.
blazer.
Yeah. I'm happy for you to be assertive and go for it. Delegation.
String.
Well done.
Assertion wins.
Oh, thank you, team. Thank you.
We got there.
All right.
Believed in you, Sullivan.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was Taylor Swift. It was.
She owns a suit. She knows what string is. It's Taylor Swift.
Obviously, every
string.
clue that I give is
well done.
always going to be to do with Taylor Swift.
What team are we? Rocket 2.
Rocket 2. Okay. Right. So, missile.
Missile.
Duh. And then
The rocket's a bomb.
rockets are bombs, but they also fall.
They do also fall. You can also lock them on.
You can watch rockets from a
You
safe
shoot
distance.
them from a tower.
You could start a rocket with a
They're
button.
built in a rocket lab.
You could
Rocket goes
shoot
actually
them.
a lot of these.
Yeah, shoot them from Mexico, shoot them from Greece.
I think missile is probably safe.
Press
here.
the red button.
Yeah. Oh fuck. They cast a big shadow.
Yeah. You can parachute towards one.
Well, no. Sometimes when they're falling, they parachute.
you have
right?
parachute for the
rocket.
you
A
do.
rocket.
Yeah.
You make them in a lab.
And then
rocket's
if
a
a rocket
classic
hits
superhero,
you, all
right?
your organs are on the outside suddenly.
Wasn't
If you're a
rocket really
superhero,
classic
you want to
superhero?
stop one.
Yes, exactly.
You
And
could
you
fire
can
them
punch
to
them out of the
Mexico.
air.
Yeah.
They look like
you
a
could fire them from
tower.
Mexico or Greece. You could parachute one down to your friend.
You have organs if you're riding one. Yeah.
You have organs if you're riding one. Fuck me.
Go for organ first, because if you're right, Brooke, if you are riding a rocket, you have organs.
Naturally.
You don't not have organs if you're riding a rocket.
Come on, it's simple stuff.
Simple stuff.
I'm not going to say any astronauts.
Easy game.
If they don't have organs. That's all I'm saying. You need shadows, and you need to watch the countdown.
Okay, I need you to be serious. For a second.
This is the thing, Laurie. She is being serious.
Okay, I need you to be someone who isn't Brooke for a second.
It's me, Laurie.
Oh fuck!
There's 2 lorries now.
You're going to have to be Brooke.
I say we go Oregon.
That was very good.
What do you think, Larry?
God, I'm seeing double
Please
full
shut
blare.
up.
All right,
Okay.
missile. You go for missile.
Miss out. Yeah, definitely miss out.
Well done, guys.
Aged
Well done.
so much.
Okay, but rocket. Okay, why wouldn't he say explosive or fire if it was missile, bomb? So that makes me think rocket, lab, potentially.
You think? I do think lab, but yeah, missile, bomb, explosive. Explosive would work for those two, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Because that would eliminate lab. So rocket is definitely a missile for sure. But then also, okay, so what can it be? It's not watch. As much as I'd like it to be Grease, it's not. Could be lab. Not parachute. Probably not superhero. Unless, are we superheroes? Is that a reference?
We're
No.
Team Rocket.
No, Team Rocket are not superheroes.
Just let us help you out on this one.
Let's not think too like.
Let them
What
take
jumps
down
out to you
whatever rabbit
immediately?
hole they're going
Until
to.
Chewbacca joins Team Rocket.
And the mermaid.
You think that every
And the
fictional
mermaid.
character is a superhero? Is Sherlock Holmes a superhero?
They're joining the Avengers.
Peter Rabbit was a superhero, wasn't he?
Yeah, Peter Rabbit was a superhero.
Okay. I
Paddington
think
Bear.
candidates, button, lab, yeah, button and lab, I think for me.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree on the idea of not going for something more like explosive if it was bomb and missile. I think I'm leaning more towards lab.
You want to do lab?
Oh, yeah, go on, you say it.
Lab.
Oh, we blasted off again.
Yeah, I'd love to win.
Yeah!
Yes. Was it button?
No, board.
Because you
Board
board a
a
rocket.
Only board a rocket.
No one said board at any point. You mentioned fucking everything else.
I looked at board and I was like, well, it's not that.
As soon as I said it, I looked down at lab and I was like, they'll probably not, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a risk. Anyway, well done.
Hooray!
Shitting
it.
fuck.
The odd triple.
Who was the original couple and who joined?
Yeah, that's the question. That's the question.
If you want to know what other clues belong to us, other clues that belong to me were Grease, Fall, which you almost went for, Soul, Board, and Fan was also one as well.
Oh, fudge. Well, the ones with lock. Mexico, Shadow and Bomb. And yeah. Oh.
So we did sort ourselves out of going for one of theirs.
Yeah.
But worse, because we picked the
We did pick the worst one, yeah.
Arguably worse. Yeah.
Yeah. You lost.
Team Rocket.
Quick game's a good game.
Quick game is a good game.
Yep.
Well, this is
thought we did.
game number 2 then. Here we are. Congratulations, Odd Thruple. Team Rocket, we've got this. We have our most cogent player as our clue giver.
Don't you worry, I'm calm. I hope you are.
Yeah, why not?
Look, you famously see the world as everyone else sees it.
Absolutely.
This
Say
is
my
going to be
line.
fine.
Oh, relatable Brooke Bourgeois.
So we can't think
Jet-lagged,
literally.
relatable Brooke Bourgeois.
We can't think literally or laterally. How do we think here?
It's 4D chess.
Poetically.
Yeah.
Galactic thinking.
All these clues like New Orleans jazz. So please do pick a map. Let us know what colour is around the outside, because that team will be going first.
Ooh, the team colour on the outside is red.
Gulp. Which means we have one more of these.
One more guy.
There we go. And it does mean that you will be going first. Have a gander where your assassin is, because you don't want to be a pillock and lead your team to the assassin.
That'd be ridiculous.
Only a twat would do
Are
that.
you Mr. Lab? Bang!
Oh dear.
Don't ask me my name.
The word is
Fantasy. 2.
Fantasy 2.
Fantasy 2.
All right. Well, you got Fantasy Film, you got Fantasy Centaur.
Fantasy Centaur.
Fantasy
As opposed
Centaur.
to those real centaurs. We all have.
What's your fantasy centaur?
Half a man, half a horse. Get shit together.
Done it the wrong way round.
I think Centaur's our best bet.
Yeah, definitely.
But also there's a cloak there.
Ooh.
Fantasy cloak.
Gonna help you out here. Dragons, famous fantasy creatures, have scales.
They do have scales.
Anyone else is the clue giver, this is just me trying to fuck with you. But in this case,
Good point. It is Brooke, so probably oil.
What about Fantasy Jam?
Fantasy cliff.
Obviously, made of boysenberries.
Fantasy square.
Like in Lord of the Rings.
the Eye of Sauron from one of the most classic fantasy novels ever written.
Check into Fantasy Hotel, where all your fantasies come true.
And all the beds shake.
So we start with the obvious one, just to get a glimpse into Brooke's brain.
Because if it's not, I'm going to flip the table.
I was going to say, if it's not Centaur,
It's not Centaur.
that's the assassin
Centaur's the
word.
assassin, I'm going to fucking kill you, just so you know.
Official guess, Centaur.
Meow, that's right.
Yes, you do it.
Oh, that's too many. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So I think now we are looking at film or cloak. If in real world,
I think I'm right about scale.
I'll be surprised. Fancy poison.
What's your fantasy poison, Sullivan?
I think cloak the most.
One that's slow.
I think cloak as well. Fantasy setting, someone's wearing a cloak for sure. You say.
Okay. Brooke, official guess. Cloak. Fantasy cloak.
No!
exactly according to plan.
Nice work, Tilly.
Very good. God,
Can I comment?
you can't comment.
Team Rocket?
Team Rocket.
Come back,
Strong
kids.
start. It's probably fantasy oil, wasn't it?
Bet it is.
But it's fantasy oil.
Fantasy eye. Fantasy paste.
Fantasy paste.
Fantasy pace.
You ready,
Your
old balls?
fantasy team.
Indeed.
I have nothing but faith in you.
Okay. Music 3.
Music.
Three.
Three.
Okay,
I know
so
that's around.
scale.
Not names.
Jam, you can have a music jam. Drill is a type of music. Okay, so hotel, no. Grace, yes, potentially. Glass, probably not. Film, music. There are scores for films. Horseshoe.
You're inspiring confidence in your
I
captain.
have a very expressive face that I can't turn off.
Will you turn off that face?
Okay, so we can rule out hotel, cliff, cliff, paste, square.
Oil.
Can you rule out paste?
No interference, please.
Get your music paste out. So
Yeah.
it's time for a jam.
You have to put that inside the trumpet, don't you?
Yeah.
To make the wet sounds.
I think we can rule out paste.
I don't think
we
so.
can.
So
if you don't have the paste, the air turns solid inside the trumpet.
Yeah, it needs it to lubricate.
Tasty music.
It's famously smooth paste.
Yeah.
So we have scale, jam, grace, lead, and film.
Oh, is it? So is that lead or lead? I suppose. Yeah, that's the question. And then also, drill as a genre.
Oh, yeah, okay. How music savvy, music theory savvy is Tilly?
I think enough to know scale and jam.
A drill is the one I'm thinking about, because I've never heard of
What the
drill.
shit is drill music?
Drill music is it's like an offshoot of grime.
Oh.
I didn't know I would be the person to talk about drill music. I think drill music is...
Drill lessons with Sullivan Boatman.
I believe drill music came out from like warring London gangs like 5 years ago, basically doing like music videos on each other, like, you know, saying how they hate each other or something like that.
Your brain is
diss
fantastic.
Thank you. Was that diss tracks?
Diss tracks.
Exactly.
Which tracks?
Exactly. And it became
Diss tracks.
so it became drill. It became a whole genre.
Tilly, we must be able to see your face on the video. I'm so sorry.
I'll just give it away. I'll instantly give it away.
Well, why don't you
let's
hold
go
your
for-
hands like this so they can't
Okay.
see, but the audience can?
Should we go?
I still think the camera
we go
can't
for
see
scale?
you.
Scale, I'm very happy to
You
go
see
for
me now?
scale, although there's a slight
Yeah, they
risk
can
it's
see it now.
actually the fantasy word that Brooke was going for.
Yes, potentially.
Let's rule it out. Let's go for scale.
Let's go for scale. Okay, we're going to go for scale.
Damn.
Lovely stuff. Do we go for jam?
I'm only 2 points behind.
Jam was the second one you mentioned.
Thankfully, we didn't start with more.
No, it's good.
Night.
Team Rocket always come out on top.
Is there a safer one than jam?
20 years the Pokemon anime has taught me.
It's tough. I don't think.
I would pick jam over drill, probably.
Yeah, I would as well.
There is that one episode of Pokemon where they famously kill Ash. You finally get him.
You know what? I trust you.
Oh, thank you.
We'll go for jam.
We're going to go for jam.
Oh.
Great. You have more guesses, should you want them.
Do we keep it safe at that, and then see if we can work out what the third music one is for later?
I have never used that tactic before, and it's genius. You say what we do is we end our turn here, and then we have that one in our pocket when some other options might have been removed from the table.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
That's a very smart idea. Let's do it.
I think we're going to do that.
It is now your turn, Brooke Bourgeois.
Yes. Come back, kids. Don't you worry. Everyone likes an underdog story. So that's just what we're doing.
So we've been forced into it.
Okay.
Are there any underdog mermaid stories?
Well, the Little Mermaid. She's an underdog.
She's a princess.
She has no.
Yeah, but her daddy won't let her go play with the people who live on the land.
Sandwich against her. That's all I'm saying.
Prince and the Pauper, famous underdog and underdog story.
Internationally respected artist.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Measurement 2.
All right, so ruler.
Yes.
And
You would measure before you use a drill.
you might measure out a square. Also, what do we think? Let's use 3 because let's be big brave boys.
Yeah, good. That's going to work well for us.
What do you think the fantasy one was?
Film. Probably.
Probably film, fantasy film. So we could go for that one as our little third option.
Especially now that scale has been removed.
I mean, well, let's for the sake of it, for the sake of getting this done, ruler, official guess. There we go.
Yeah,
All right.
good.
Okay. Measurements.
You do measure things by eye.
Yeah.
If you don't measure your portion carefully, it might not do the job.
That's true. And of course,
Measurement.
Measurement, yeah. So I think square, drill, or eye.
I think it's it's the thing you would measure. So to me, I don't know. So maybe it's square.
You have to make the choice because I'm scared.
Oh no. We're going to go with square, and I'm not going to look.
Yes!
Good.
Good man. Good.
Okay, we can go for fantasy. We can go for the Final Fantasy one.
Fancy.
You're also
Film.
Yeah, boy!
Right, we're back.
Yeah, come on, Meowth. We got it.
Meowth, that's right.
yeah,
did
that is right. That's 2 right.
Oh, we needed that. We needed that.
Come back, kids. Come on,
It's big for them.
We'd like Ariel. We're coming back.
From underneath. From being kept down.
Under the sea.
Room full of all the bric-a-brac she wants.
We've got 4, but who cares? No big deal. We want more.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, Sully, for
I want to
reacting.
be where the winners are. I want to see.
Want to see them dancing.
Winning.
That's why I'm good at this game.
You know what? You've done well, man.
Yeah? Got 4 on the board.
All right.
In the song part of Their World, I misheard the lyric for a very long time. And I think the lyric is bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand. Until I was like in my mid-20s, I thought it was pregnant women.
Pregnant women, sick of swimming.
You would be.
Yeah,
you
let
would
you
be.
walk.
Yeah, well, they've been waiting in the birthing pool. I'll do a few laps while I
Doggy
wait.
paddle.
If there's one thing that pregnant women love, it's standing.
Hey, it's
Sick of swimming.
Hey, you want to stand, let gravity do the work.
I used to think when I was a very small child, though all of my family say it was until I was a teenager. Not true. It's a lie. That I thought that Old Lang Syne was old man's eye. I did not know why I was singing about an old man's eye.
Old man's eye. My dear.
For old man. And now they all sing it at me at New Year's. Every year they all just gather round and put it in the middle of a circle and all sing an old man's eye.
Well, you did think it till you're 18.
I am ready.
Hey, can we get on the wiki as well, please?
They told him it was his 19th birthday.
That was your only.
You're about to become a man now. This is all you need to know.
You need to know the truth.
She's confident.
Derelict 2.
Derelict.
Okay, so immediately drawn to oil because for some reason derelict oil rig is
Tilly.
that's a fun place to set a story.
He doesn't like a derelict oil rig.
Oil rigs probably because it's so lovely.
Well, they'd be furious.
James, do you want to just get a screen grab of Tilly from earlier in the episode and just paste it?
You can just find my headshot if you want.
Give her a poker face.
Glass, you could have broken glass in a derelict house. You could have a derelict hotel. Grace, probably not. Horseshoe, probably not. Chocolate, probably not. Force, probably not. Oil, potentially. Cliff, I don't think I've ever described a cliff as derelict. Bit harsh. They're a cliff, they don't need that from me.
They've got enough going on.
They've got enough going on. They're being battered by the sea every day. Night. You're not going to get a derelict night. You're not going to get a derelict eye. If you do have a derelict eye, you've got to see a doctor. Derelict paste, not useful. Derelict web. No way. Europe, you could describe Europe as derelict.
Political commentary from Tilly Steele.
Is this
You can't see it, but she's going.
Maybe we'll on the table.
Is this a comment on the continent of Europe being derelict? Drill.
You can't turn that face off, can
Drills
she?
are typically things you would find at a derelict oil rig.
Yes.
They wouldn't work anymore, obviously,
No,
but they'd
of course.
be there.
Yeah, exactly. Lead or lead. That's really annoying that that's there because you could have lead pipes in a derelict house. Like if it's that old and it's still got lead pipes.
I could lead you to my derelict door rig and say this is where I want to set the movie.
Exactly, perfect. Brush, derelict brush, unlikely. Derelict poison.
Derelict brush is a very good character name.
We might be fine.
You never know.
I think maybe Bermuda, because Bermuda is a place where ships go missing. That's a kind of, I'm thinking like derelict ships in the Bermuda Triangle.
Maybe, but I think derelict more says buildings than ships. You know?
Well, I grew up by the sea, so
Yeah, that's true.
can't blame me for that.
I think glass is our best guess. Do you want to? What would you like to go for?
You know what? You did such a stellar job as clue giver.
Thank you.
We also have our extra guest too, don't we? From
Yes, we do.
Oh, you want to guess more from what I gather?
Yeah.
so we're missing one from music still.
Which I think is it's obviously between drill and grace for music, but because film's gone, I think drill it might be a clue for both derelict and music, maybe. Should we go for glass?
Yes.
Glass, please, Tilly. No.
Yes!
No.
Oh, and that's the end of your go.
Sorry, Tom. That was me. I led on glass. That was all me. I'll take full
It's
responsibility.
oil in Bermuda, I can feel it. I'm not even making it funny. I reckon it's oil in Bermuda.
It could be.
Okay.
But you know what?
I reckon it's
You made a
one
mistake.
Bermuda as
You're
well.
human.
Everybody makes mistakes.
And I'm not going to punish you until the cameras are off.
Great. That's good. That's only fair.
The
And
evidence
out comes the belt.
I'll be doing the punishing.
Million ships sailed that day.
Okay. Do we play it safe or do we go ballsy? I don't recommend experimenting.
That is fair.
Biting political satire on Europe there went completely amiss.
Okay.
No comment.
We're going to take a little bit of a risk because I think we can afford it.
Oh, well.
All right. Danger 2.
Danger 2.
Danger 2.
Danger 2. All right. So, what are the dangerous things here?
I think here you tend to get the danger symbol on the edge of a cliff. And on a poison bottle.
I immediately thought cliff, poison. Also, maybe night. A dangerous time. Are drills dangerous?
The Danger Force would be the name of your... That is actually a TV show, isn't it?
Danger Force?
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
Danger Mouse?
Danger Mouse. I think Danger Force is what I would name my superhero team. Chewbacca would be there, obviously. Meow.
Chewbacca. Yeah.
Using the Danger Force.
Yeah.
Classic. It's a group of superheroes.
As if Star Wars was made in the 90s.
Yeah.
The Danger
mermaid.
Force finds us.
Yeah, Little Mermaid.
Meow.
and Chewbacca.
Yeah, that's
All
the
team
next
up.
Yeah.
step of the Marvel
True underdogs.
franchise, isn't it?
3 true underdogs.
No, Chewbacca's a princess.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
Okay, so it's definitely not lead brush, Europe web, Bermuda. No,
Lead is dangerous.
it's
if
less obvious.
If it's in your drinking water.
Lead is dangerous. Lead poisoning. Night? No. Night maybe. Horseshoe, chocolate. I don't think force. Not grace, not hotel. Not oil or paste or eye. So I think you're looking at cliff, poison, night, and drill.
I think of those, poison is the most dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Tis now. Should we go with that first?
You do it. So then it's your success.
Poison. It is my success.
Team success! All right. And then maybe cliff, night, or drill.
I don't know if it's just because I went to
Night
Eastbourne
paste.
recently that cliff is in my head.
Yeah, night paste. You got your night paste for later?
That's
Lovely night
dangerous.
taste.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I have your night paste.
Oil's dangerous.
Derelict.
You do have toothpaste at night. Neither that's not the clue. So
Remember the clue.
remember the clues.
It's probably the
Play
most
game.
important bit of the game.
Okay, night or cliff, night or cliff, night or cliff. Shall I guess?
Yeah, well, it's your success.
My success. Brook, middle name Bourgeois. Our official guess is Cliff.
Womp, womp.
Womp, 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 womp.
That's good.
We have a few in the bank for future guesses.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest, I haven't got a fucking clue, and I might have to give a 1.
That's fine.
After everything that after slating you previously, because I don't know how to get this show back on the road. I'll be honest, it's not worked out the way that I hoped it would.
How many do you have left?
We got 4.
We got 4, so doing a 1 at this point is silly.
1, 2. Oh no, we got 5.
5?
Yeah, we got 5 left.
Oh, fucking hell, I can't do a 1. Oh no.
You could do a 1.
You could do a 1.
That'd be fun.
Oh, I mean, you guys are one game up. You could do a 1.
I'm here to support you.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that we can remember as well is that we do actually have still Derelict 2 as a...
And one left over from music as well.
Yeah, most likely. So we, in a sense, have 3 extra things in our mind that we can...
Could you perform a bit of drill music just to give us an idea?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got my cue.
Oh,
Okay.
My name's Sally Bowbrown. I'm here to say... I'm gonna do a diss track a different way.
I said a different way.
I think I like it.
Riding 2.
Riding 2. Okay, cool. Horseshoe, almost certainly, because you're riding a horse.
You can't forget your riding pace.
You gotta wear your riding pace.
You'll fall off the horse otherwise.
The saddle sword, you need the riding pace.
You need your riding pace.
That's a good sword.
You need eyes
On
to
the
ride
inside of the
things.
thighs.
Prevent the chafing.
That seems like a good bet.
What else are you doing in a hotel?
I then got too hung up on horse and thought brush, but also a lead is part of the horse paraphernalia you have when you're riding.
My thought was brush as well, because you do brush the hair of a horse and then the body. Lovely body.
And of course, the charming dick of the horse.
Sexy dick.
We've worked out Sully's fantasy centaur. Most
got the body of a horse.
It's the body of a horse. One half horse, the other half also horse. And I'm the man.
Should we just guess horseshoe?
I like my horses like I like my men. Horses.
Just horses.
Yes.
Tilly, we're just going to guess horseshoe and make the ball a little smaller.
Okay, good start. Well done.
There
Well
we go.
done.
I think of these 2, one of them is more specifically a riding thing. I know you don't actually ride the horse when you have the lead, because the lead is for leading the horse and you're not riding it. But it feels...
You do need a lead when you're riding a horse, because you'll be leading it at some point, won't you?
Yeah. Or abandoning it.
Yep, leaving it tied to a post.
You need a lead to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right, let's do lead.
I'm very happy to go for a lead.
Screw it, why not? You only live once, sometimes.
Lead?
Lead.
Beautiful.
Ruh-roh.
The lead of danger.
I'm in a real tough position.
Good eye.
guys.
Poisoning.
I got really hard stuff.
Right.
Okay.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Just
it's
final
Sullivan's
2.
fault.
Lil Brooke,
It's not your fault. It's Tilly.
just 2 left.
Do we play it safe, or do you want to go bold?
Well, Lil Brooke, you could go very safe with this clue, and we could take a chance on another clue that you've given out, or you could be a crazy legend and find a way to link the 2 words.
Because the issue with us trying to guess at the other one, we don't know whether lead related to one of the previous clues necessarily.
You could give us 2 one-word clues and force these guys into a Hail Mary situation, which might lead them to the assassin. But that's tortoise and hare situation.
Tortoise and hare.
Listen to your heart.
Triangle 1.
That's how it goes.
Triangle 1.
Triangle 1.
Bermuda, baby.
That would be Bermuda, thank you. Now, we have one more guess. We could maybe because I don't think lead was
not gonna
danger.
win.
No.
I'm gonna win.
We could go for what the other danger one was. Or we could let these guys Hail Mary it.
I want
full.
a Hail Mary.
Full of grace.
I think I want to see a Hail Mary.
In which case, Tilly, to facilitate this Hail Mary play, should you want it, you must give at least a 3 clue. So these guys can have at least 4 guesses.
Because Bermuda could have been danger as well.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
There's my guy.
So we might not even know. We might not have an actual clue for any of the last ones.
So we've got 4 left, so I have to give a 3.
Yeah.
At least. A hush falls over the arena. Spotlight on Tilly Steele. The music starts to play.
Listen to you. Listen to your heart. When you've got to give a clue. Okay.
It's very good.
I said a major way.
Don't bring me into this.
Is that drill music?
I think that's it. Yeah.
Well, no, she sampled Listen to Your Heart for her drill song.
Oh, so tense.
Create 3.
Create 3.
Here it comes.
Oh.
Lovely stuff. So, you can create chocolate. You can create paste. You can create things with paste.
Okay, so is it create 3 as a clue?
Create 3 is our clue.
So what can't you create?
I don't think you can create grace. I think
Isn't Europe man-made?
actually, I mean, Europe,
I mean, it is a man-made concept.
it's a man-made concept, yeah. It really should
and we
be
still haven't got the biting political satire that was intended in the previous
from
round.
derelict, yeah.
Worth pointing out, obviously, if you guess even one of our reds, we instantly win.
Of course. Web. Spiders create a
Yes,
web.
I think web is a safe bet. Should we just go for web?
Let's go
or
for
should we
web.
draw it out a bit?
Well, I think we go for web because I think that's I think that's good to
Okay,
get
so if we get this wrong,
we lose. But that's fine.
unless they massively screw up their chance to guess one word.
We could.
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
We probably will.
We're going to go for web.
Thank God! Thank God!
Great.
Okay, huge. 1 down, 3 to go.
What else do you create?
I mean, a drill could be involved in construction, so that is a potential. Paste, you can create stuff with paste.
Well, drills are typically for demolition or assembly rather than creation. But I suppose you would use it to create something which is the sum of its parts.
I think Tilly was pushed into a corner here, and I think is using create in its most stretched fashion because she has to at this point.
Is there a previous clue we've been given that drill could be part of?
Music.
Should we just do drill?
Let's go for drill.
Coming back.
M to the B, it's
Okay,
M
great.
to the B.
Okay. Now, paste in my mind, I'm thinking like papier-mâché and things like that. I suppose that's glue, but you do create things with pastes.
And you can also create a paste, like in a culinary sense.
Yeah.
So far, the things that are being created have been material things rather than concepts. Do we go for paste?
I think we do.
Is there anything else, a previous clue that paste could have been part of?
Not in my mind.
It's been a running gag for this whole game. Let's do paste.
This is it. This is it. Lil Brooke, take us home.
Yeah.
We tie this up here.
Good effort.
Here we go. Team Rocket. The word is amazing.
Oh.
Amazing Hotel. They've got it. Oh, they've got it in the bag.
The Amazing Hotel.
It is the Amazing Hotel.
The Amazing Oil Eye Hotel of Europe.
Amazing night.
You get a free brush underneath your pillow.
Amazing Brush Force.
Amazing Force would also be the other superhero name. The Splinter Group that is Han Solo, Chewbacca, Pikachu, and Flounder.
Amazing Eye is the name of a superhero. He's got an amazing eye.
He's got an
and he uses
amazing
it to
eye.
solve
Guys,
crime.
you've got a really tough one here, guys.
How do we
So
nail this down?
You know what? We've got 2 more to guess. You can just, I'd say, pass
Yeah,
for safety.
yeah.
We'll narrow down the board a bit more for you.
You're right. You're right, of course.
Yeah.
Grace, final answer. It's all tied up. Team Rocket.
Team Rocket.
What a comeback, though.
I know.
Yeah, I was
See,
very
you
happy
guys
with
did
that.
well.
What were the other clues?
I had really fucking hard words, I have to say. These were the ones that I was trying to connect. So web, drill, force, hotel,
and then all the others.
and then there was another one as well.
That's it. Force and Hotel, right?
And
two
horseshoe as well, yeah. So yeah, I was trying to creation. I was like the creation of like a force,
Oh, that's really hard.
and then riding.
It's
I was
harder
like
than
the
like brushes
force of
there
like.
as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
But it's
surprised
hard.
that Brush never came into create.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true actually.
But
Oh, like I was thinking, because of the horse thing, I was stuck on hairbrush.
I was thinking airbrush as well.
you know, of course you're stuck on the horse there.
We're all stuck on the horse.
Read the wiki about the horse thing.
Update the wiki. Sullivan has a horse.
Thanks, Dada.
a new addition to the canon, the Solly Fox horse.
With Brian Children, fucks horses, canonically. Finally, we found a common thing between me and Brian Children.
Done a lot of horses as well, haven't you, Brian?
Those were allegations.
How do you feel about that being a canon, Brian?
I don't know. I guess Brian fucks horses.
Brian Children fucks horses.
1-1. 1 to the odd thruple. 1 to Team Rocket. The deciding game 3. All tied up. Good luck, odd thruple.
Good luck, Team Rocket.
Rocket. That's my intimidation noise.
Good one. I feel significantly intimidated.
Yeah, you should be.
Please take your map, clue givers.
We got this.
We got this. It's going to be easy.
Yes.
Who's going to start?
Smart.
Red is going to start.
Oh!
Oh, I seem to remember a recent time in which Red started and also won.
I have no memories of what's just happened.
It's all gone.
Brooke is so happy that, like, I think normally. Riding high.
Yes.
The first time.
That's
There's a first time for everything, isn't there?
Oh,
I have a clue.
Cool.
And it's a good clue because
clue.
we've had it before. Fantasy 2.
Fantasy 2.
See two, all right.
Been here before.
All right.
Take a look. Well, I am thinking Phoenix,
And I'm thinking which?
Witch, and Phoenix.
Those are my thoughts.
Let's see.
I don't think it's charge. I don't think it's a fantasy fish. I don't think it's a fantasy horn or a fantasy play.
Oh, but a fantasy
Is that
dinosaur.
cock? Cook.
Fantasy cock.
Fantasy cock. Fantasy cock. Fantasy cock.
Fantasy cock.
Undertaker, nah. I think we're strong and right.
We are strong. We are right. Why don't you start?
All right. I would like to say Phoenix.
And it's a strong start for Team Rocket.
Very
You know what?
strong.
I'm going to say which.
Meowth. That's right.
They've done it.
Is that what Mouth says? No, Mouth is anyone who talks.
Yeah.
All right, this is my mouth impression.
Very good.
Hello, I'm Meow.
It's so similar to my Adam impression.
Joining me, it's Jesse and James.
Uncanny.
Where do we land on proper nouns?
We said that it was fine.
Yeah, we okayed them, I think.
We did. Even though it hasn't come up.
No, not a single one.
So much more relaxed being here.
Oh, yeah.
It's very tense.
John Cena 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, he's the Undertaker, right?
He isn't the
he's
Undertaker.
the Undertaker.
He isn't
Well,
the
look,
Undertaker, but he has wrestled the Undertaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Listen, that isn't funny unless you know loads about wrestling, which
Or
I
even
don't.
some about wrestling. But
I
he,
said it so confidently.
Right.
But
I know this for sure. He's the Undertaker.
the Undertaker
he's not the
is also a
Undertaker.
wrestler, so very good. I think we're good.
Is the Undertaker the goth one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wears the hat.
Yeah,
He's
where's
the
the hat?
scene kid, you remember?
Yeah. He wears the hat.
Match.
Yeah.
Wrestling a match. And now.
Let's really make sure we go through all the words, because this is the thing that happens sometimes. You get stuck on one word and you don't look at the whole of the board.
Yeah.
You don't think through all the possibilities.
I can't know what that third one.
There is one word that instantly screams out to me is face. So face is a word for a good guy, a baby face or a face. And John Cena famously has been a face his whole career.
He's the hero.
He's got a face.
He's got a face.
One.
We've all got
Had one his entire career.
whole career he's had a face. But let's have a little look. Hook is actually the name of a wrestler, but it's unlikely to be Hook.
Because the fact that Tom went for John Cena rather than wrestling, I think your face thing could be right.
Yes.
But what are you most confident about?
I think, face, Hook, face, Undertaker, and match. Those are the three I'm most confident about. But we'll just have a quick look. Parts,
It's a devilishly good clue.
Pupil, no. What is that? Buck, no.
Bolt.
Sully.
Horse.
Horse is there. Sullivan, no.
He's quite attractive.
Oh no!
Sullivan.
No. He is quite attractive like a horse.
Think about it.
No, let's just lock it
Like a
in,
handsome
Tilly.
little
Let's just
horse.
lock it in. Let's just lock it in. We can just lock it in. Doesn't mean that I want to
You
have
take it
sex
home.
with a horse.
We're going to lose.
What we do?
I think we're actually... Do you want to do the honours with our first guess? Undertaker.
Undertaker? Okay, Undertaker. Yes, come
Fantastic.
John Cena is the Undertaker.
He is the Undertaker. He
on.
loves
Don't
the
attack
Undertaker.
me in the comments. I don't know these things, okay?
Then
This is the board games channel, okay? I don't know.
next, I think we'll go for match.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh
All
dear.
right, don't worry, Adam. We're going to get it.
And then I think...
He's going to pick horse.
I think...
He's
We're
gonna
obviously going to go for horse. No,
There's one thing I know about my boyfriend.
I think we're going to go for face.
Oh, beautiful. Well done.
Can't argue with
Well done.
that. That's
Yeah.
a good clue given.
Very good. Clue.
Very good. Well
Very
done.
Good. Really love it.
Laurie, do better.
Shut up! You got 2 on the first one.
So much pressure
Yeah.
being a clue giver.
Oh,
Hate
yeah.
it.
Is it time for Jesse and Meowth to
Brave parrot.
Okay, let's go. Ride 2.
Ride 2. Ride it.
How dare you.
Ride it, Sullivan. Ride it. Okay.
Look, I mean, come on.
Come on.
It's gotta be.
I mean,
The other one I think would be Buck.
that's
I guess.
me too. I mean,
What else do you ride?
well, you could ride a dinosaur if you wanted to. I'm going to stop.
You could ride it. Do you ride a jet? You fly a jet.
You fly a jet, yeah. And then do you ride a...
A fish? No.
I
No,
mean,
Brooke.
If you're the little mermaid, maybe you could, but it's a famous underdog story.
Sully yearning towards horse. Brooke yearning towards fish.
Odd couple.
Should we just
Back and horse?
let's take Sullivan's dream from him. Would you mind doing the honours of looking Sully directly in the eyes and guessing horse?
Laurie, a horse is a horse. Of course, of course.
That's right.
That's right.
We've got the horse.
The horse
Yeah,
belongs
okay.
to us.
Deeply erotic.
Come to who you love most.
We've got sugar lumps.
Riding over fences. What else? So we think it's between.
I think Buck is the only real one. You could ride to England on a horse, but that's ridiculous. You don't ride a spike unless you're like Vlad the Impaler.
He didn't ride spikes.
He didn't ride spikes. He made other people ride spikes. Very famously.
It's fair. You don't ride a tie. You don't ride a marble unless you're a teeny tiny person.
Yep, that's true. You could be charged to ride a horse.
Well, I guess you do ride a jet in a sense, but I think it's Buck.
It's between Jet and Buck, I think.
But then why wouldn't he say equestrian? Because a young buck is a horse,
When you say a
right?
question.
No, a buck is a deer.
A buck is a deer.
Yes.
A buck is also $1. No.
A buck is a deer, a buck is $1.
I mean, do you ride a deer? You don't, do you?
I mean,
So
you
it could-
ride the journey of capitalism, and a buck is $1. So
We're all along for the ride,
Yeah,
really.
But a horse is also buck. when you try to ride them if they're bad?
Fish ride waves.
They do. So
It's jet or buck.
I think if it had been like buck and horse hooves, maybe a better thing. So maybe these are things that you ride, in which case I think the only other thing you ride would be a jet.
All right, this is yours to win.
This is mine, is it?
It's yours.
Oh dear. Laurie. Gonna go with jet, please.
This is the one thing they didn't want to happen.
It's awful for them, brilliant for us.
Absolutely amazing for us.
What losers?
Shit beans.
Come back, kid. Don't worry.
Come back, kid.
It's just like Little Mermaid. Come back, learn how to talk. Good.
Office 2.
Office 2, great.
I'm looking at the whole board right now.
First thing that screams out to me is note and tie.
Tie, I noticed tie as well.
Hook, no. Part.
Hook, office. Time, office. You spend your time in an office, I guess. Charge, office. Marble, office.
Pupil, no. Buck, no.
Tie, office. You wear a tie in the office. England, office. Spike, office. Note, office. Horn, office. Fish, office. Part, office. Pupil, office. Book, office. Point, office. Dinosaur, office.
Do you want to go for tie? Because I think I'm very confident in that.
Are we missing something though? What are the other meanings of office? You can have an office. An office isn't just a place you go.
The kitchen is the office for the cook.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you for your input.
You're welcome.
The wilderness is the office of the dinosaur.
Yeah,
of course,
famously.
so,
Yeah. Well, the outdoor dinosaur.
The sea is the office of the fish.
Yeah.
Step into my office.
Swim into my house.
I think we can very good.
Fish?
I think we can confidently say tie.
You sure?
Yeah.
Tie. Okay.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Yuck, sauce.
And then note is my next one. Everything else, in some way, we could twist and turn into being officey. But I think note is more likely. For it's like those sticky notes that you stick on your computer.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Great. We're going to go for note. So I'll second one.
Great. Oh, wow.
Great.
So, let's have a little count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good.
Right.
Good aim.
We've only got 2, so that's
That's
not
pretty
bad,
shit for
actually.
you guys,
Laurie,
isn't it?
But those guys went first.
You do better.
We can always get the assassin, that's the thing.
Yeah.
We can get cocky.
Laurie could have an amazing clue. He could come out with a 4, he could come out with a 5.
It's
he could come
coming
out
now.
with a 6.
It's coming
Yeah.
out.
All right, no, I don't believe in you.
Hail Mary.
I got it.
Yep. Remember, we've got ride, which could be.
I think that's, what that was.
What do you think it was? You can say.
I think it's buck.
You think it's buck?
What did you think it was?
I genuinely thought dinosaur.
They don't ride a dinosaur.
You can ride a dinosaur.
In Jurassic Park, they would have ridden dinosaurs if you could ride dinosaurs.
Hands.
Hands.
3.
Hands 3.
Okay.
Oh, so we can guess maximum 4.
Okay,
So
sweet.
they're forcing them to. Okay, so hands 3.
Okay, so what do you do? Hook?
Hook.
Absolutely.
Hook for sure. Okay, we have to guess 4.
Okay.
Because we have to force them into going for a 2.
Yes. Okay.
So let's start. Hands also time. Hands of a clock.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed. All right.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed. Hook, please.
Okay.
That's 1.
Bush.
And it's a strong start.
Very strong.
Do you mind me going for another one?
Go for it.
Point, please.
Okay, hands. So.
I think we are looking at time and maybe cook.
Maybe cook.
For me. And we could also. Oh, no, there was 3, right?
There's also horn, I think.
So but he did say, he said 3, which means there are only 3. So it's definitely not cook and time.
Yeah.
Time makes most sense because it's the hands of a clock.
Yeah.
And then we could guess the 4th one, which is maybe Buck.
I think I feel more certain about Buck than I do about the other three. So maybe we hit Buck out the gate. What else would you ride?
Tie. No. Should we? Because buck and horse, like, there's other words to link those, like mammal.
But what else would you ride?
I don't know, Little Brooke. Little Brooke, I don't know.
Dinosaur. He could have said beast for horse and dinosaur.
I think we should go for time first and then go for buck. Hands.
Hands. You think hands of a clock over, you play a horn with your hands.
He said hands.
He said hands.
Not hand.
You use two hands to play a horn.
That's true.
Okay. Adam, this is your spike to fall on.
Spike.
We're not guessing Spike. Do you want me to guess it? Take the blame. I'm happy to.
Yes.
Time, please, Laurie.
Okay, all right.
That's very big.
And then ride.
That's huge for them.
We need to guess one. And we've just got to hope that Buck isn't one of theirs, because then that will give them the game. Brooke, I trust you. I trust you.
Buck.
Oh, come back, fish.
Come back, fish. Blub blub.
Blub blub. Blub 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 blub, motherfuckers, blub blub. This is huge now.
This is bones for days.
Yeah. Because there's two schools of thought here, which is Tom could give a 1
You could.
and trust us to fail at getting 2.
Yeah.
Or Tom could do the heroic thing.
Don't
link these
interfere.
last two words.
Don't interfere with Tom's process.
Tom, you do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, just let's be a legend. Who's counting?
Yeah.
Just these guys.
It's just us, you know.
Just Terry.
So,
Terry wants you to be a legend.
yeah.
That was really. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Be a legend.
Play this, Tom.
Oh my god, I can't believe it's come down to 2 versus 2.
You there?
I'm trying for a 2.
Oh my god.
He's doing it. He's being a hero.
Here we go. Go with a bang.
Sorry for not getting it right in advance. I know it's really frustrating.
So tense.
10th little video this is.
It is.
It's a good game.
It's a great game.
I've got a
Big
clue
fan.
for yours.
I think it's going to catch on, you know.
I've got a clue I would give you specifically.
Yeah. I actually know what clue that is as well.
2. Jawbone.
Jawbone. Okay, cool. So instantly, I think dinosaur.
Okay.
Um,
Jawbone.
jawbone, and maybe. Wow. The thing is that fish would be the other one that I would think of. But why wouldn't you just say creature?
Yeah. Is jawbone something else? Is it like a...
Is it a reference to something?
Yeah, is it a reference to something else?
Jawbone.
I think it's a reference to something else.
feel like-
It's so specific.
I feel like jawbone is a name of a character in something.
Is it a wrestling thing?
No, don't think
There
so.
should be a character called Jawbone.
Yeah, jawbone.
Why isn't there?
Jawbone is ready.
They should name them all different parts of bodies, and then the commentary can go, the jawbone is connected to the...
Yeah.
If they're all in a line, having...
The clavicle is connected to the stuff.
I'd love to see a wrestler called Clavicle.
Clavicle.
Clavicle is a
Clavicle.
dork.
Clavicle's a little dog. Come along, Clavicle.
When this is
John
over,
Cena.
Laurie, I want us to count to 3 and say the word we're thinking of at the same time.
Okay, fine.
Cool.
Jawbone is a part of the skull.
Where's skull at?
No, it's not. The word part is there.
It's in here.
Yeah. And
Where's
part
the
and dinosaur,
skull?
I guess if you had those two words to...
Part of a dinosaur is a jawbone. I don't think. Fish do have jawbones, right?
Yeah, but I think if it was fish and dinosaur, there would be a better
Yeah.
way to connect them. Jawbone, is it like a... Can it be like a
Megalodon.
move in sport?
I've never heard of a jawbone in various different sports.
Chop 'em.
Okay, so Jawbone Spike, unlikely. I think we can probably rule that out. Jawbone Play, I don't know what that looks like. Jawbone Cook.
You could cook a jawbone.
You could, if you're mad.
If you're mad.
You could get the marrow out of a jawbone, I suppose, and that could be something. A bone broth. Should we go for dinosaur?
Yeah.
We're going to go for dinosaur.
One left.
Fuck it up.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
I think it's bolt.
It's not bolt.
Why not?
Could be.
Yeah, you have bolts in your jawbone if it's broken.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you could put bolts in your jaw.
Shut the fuck up. Brooke, actually shut the fuck up for a minute. Why did you give them a sound clue? You made it make sense.
See, I thought it was bad.
I think
If you can have your jaw can be bolted shut. That is actually a thing.
Oh my god.
Brooke, he said it's definitely not bolt, and you convinced them.
has she just given us a clue?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It can be.
I'm not sold on anything, so I'm just trying to think through.
Well-
Because I'm trying to think of what is the
It's bolt. I'm burying
what is
you.
the thing
I'll try their
next
team.
to them.
Yeah.
The
That's what
quadruple.
I'm thinking of.
I think more likely you go dinosaur part
Okay.
than you would dinosaur bolt.
Okay.
But then also, it was a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't read into that, but Tom thought about it for a long time. Maybe he was like, okay.
Why wouldn't you just say bone?
Yeah.
If it was
skeleton.
part and dinosaur,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you just say bone?
Yeah.
You'd just say bone.
Yeah, you would. Maybe it is bolt.
I think it's marble because you have marbles in your
Yeah, that's it.
You have
That's
marbles in your mouth. Oh no, it might be marble.
Lead them
actually.
right down the garden path.
Why not England?
Do we go for bolt?
No, it can't be.
I think we have to go for bolt.
No, please.
We have to go for bolt. I think we have to, maybe.
That's madness. Only a crazy person would think that.
I mean, that's literally, and like if you have like problems with your jaw,
Get bolts in them.
Yeah.
Should we go for it? I think this is actually the best guess.
I don't think it's the case. There's no way. There's no way.
I just think the choice of jaw, I'm just looking at everything else and I can't see anything else that connects to a jaw.
That's the thing. Like, okay, so Spike, no.
Spike
Play,
jaw.
no. Cook, no.
England jaw. Play jaw. Cook jaw.
Yes.
Horn jaw. Marble jaw.
Horn jaw.
Charge jaw.
Fish
Jaw. The only two that I feel like it could be are bolt and cook. You cook a jawbone. And even then I
But then you'd say
sort of
bone,
think,
wouldn't you? You'd say bone rather than
Yeah.
jawbone. You wouldn't say,
Yeah.
because you don't like specifically cook a jawbone. I think we have to go for bolt.
You think it's bolt?
I think it's bolt now. Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
We're going to go for bolt.
No!
Perfect espionage, little bro. You sabotaged.
You thought I was insane. I was insane.
All classic underdog stories should come to an end with a clue of mermaid.
The answer is fish.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. Pregnant women, sick of swimming, ready to win.
Old acquaintance be forgot. Oh, never
Oh my god.
Team Rocket blasting up again.
For the sake of old man's eye. What was the word?
You had it in one, mate. The reason I didn't go with horn was because I didn't want to create any kind of ambiguity with bone and spike and bone and horn and having you go in that direction. Part of a dinosaur.
Oh!
You were so close.
And
You were so
the
close.
assassin word was horn.
Sorry? So on three.
Oh my
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Extreme.
Jurassic. I would have gone Jurassic. Because you could have gone Jurassic Park. Right, Jurassic Park. The extreme dinosaurs.
I think that sums up the game perfectly.
So sure they had the same.
I wasn't sure. I knew it wasn't the same one.
Oh my god.
The extreme dinosaurs are part dinosaur.
They are
No, I
hard
don't know if you did. I don't think
You fucked it.
You fucked it.
No, I was going to do that because it rhymed.
Oh my god.
I went to Galaxy Brain.
Jurassic Park.
I went to Galaxy
Brain.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What
Wow.
an ending.
Great game.
Yeah.
Thank
That
you
was-
so much.
I was the fact that you guys were convinced the brick was screwing you over, and you had it. You had the exact right thinking,
Yeah.
and you even went away from it and then back to it and like, no, the two that make the most sense. It's part of a dinosaur. But-
You're the Codenames queen.
The Codenames Queen.
So
Oh my god.
So
What
close.
is that?
Close.
Well, seeing as I've already been a little too roasted for joining me, and you are sat in my seat, Laurie, why don't you see us out of this episode?
What do we normally say at the end of the episode?
Joining me! The people that were joining me on this board game club were these ones. There's another one next week where we're playing. What am I fucking Cockney now? Where you are?
We're playing something else. I don't know.
We're playing that.
Playing Monarchies.
Yeah, we're playing. Joy.
I'll be Lewinsky. See you then. 3, 2, 1.
Get on board.